All right. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg, Johnny. Sweep the leg, Johnny. King of superhero, king of 1985. I'm singing, but not that you guys care because nobody wants to hear me sing. Do. What's happening? Nothing. Nothing's happening. Who are you? I did. I just saw that this morning. I will be doing some kind of Optimus Prime thing later after I finish this. So yeah, I did see where Optimus Prime passed away. Peter Cullen. August has sucked in that case, or in that aspect, or field of stuff. Like Crystal's birthday, my girlfriend's birthday was this beginning of the month. Ziggy's birthday was a couple days ago, and then all of a sudden, like everything just went. Everything else just kind of shit out on this month, man. So, oh well. Same. Dude, I watched the Transformers movie when I was a little kid, and that got me because like it came out in 1985, and I was just born, so I didn't watch it then. But it was a couple years later when I was a little kid living. When I was little watching it, so I love that dude's voice, that baritone bass almost he's got is just it's amazing. He sounds like a hero, So yeah, I have some stuff saved for Optimus that I was looking at earlier. There's like a comic book one. Like this is the 80s kind of version too. And then like I was thinking like something like that. So but yeah, no, another legend, man. Tim Curry, Dolly Parton, now Peter Cullen, all these great voices, literally great voices are gone. It's yeah. Bad time. Bad times. Oh, somebody last night thought that I had hurt my finger because I had all this paint on it from doing this. They're like, "What did you do, Keith? What did you do?" And I was like, "I nothing. It's just paint." But yeah, Peter Cullen. I saw that this morning on taking Crystal to work. I stopped at a red light and opened up my phone, or my phone got a notification from something saying about him passing away, and that sucks. Hey Kit, how's it going? What, Leah? Oh, you weren't here for a while. Yeah, well, welcome back. And time zones and all that kind of stuff. It's hard to do it. What up, Kit? How you doing? we were just talking about the voice actor that played Optimus Prime in almost all of, like, 5 of the movies, all of the animated stuff. He also did stuff for Disney, I think he did. I'm messing that up. I don't know what else he voiced, but he voiced a lot. What up? Well, hey, well, you made it. I'm all right. I thought somebody else did. It's another dude named Peter that does Winnie the Pooh or something like that, I think. Who was he in Winnie the Pooh though? Oh yeah, he was in Invincible. Oh, shit, that sucks. Alien versus Predator Evolution video game. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Okay. I thought it was somebody else that did Winnie the Pooh though. Yeah, he's been all kinds of stuff. Another sad passing. I'm drawing Legend. It's Tim Curry. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Hey Ray, how you doing? Because the channel is amazing, or we are amazing, and I guess I don't know. Because oh yeah, that's supposed to be black. That's right. It's Legend though, Leah, from Tim Curry. (1985) Another 1985 movie, actually. Tim Curry's yeah. I just thought about that. This is another 1985 movie. I feel like we need to protect Michael J. Fox a little bit right now. I don't know why, but 80s movies care people. Maybe I don't know. I'm gonna try to make a katana. Oh, neat. Good luck with that. Hell yeah, Bobby, do that. See you later. See you later. Have a good one. Oh, math, not fun. Somebody was asking us for math help yesterday in here, so we were doing math help somewhat. I hope we helped anyway and didn't give that girl or give her wrong answers. I don't think we did, but I am not. Yeah, yeah, he did. He died yesterday, 26th. Today's the 27th, right? And Kit, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna dress up for Halloween. I don't think. I usually don't. I haven't in years. Um, Although Crystal was talking today about us probably going out and doing something for Halloween this year on like what we have been able to not, or we really hadn't done much. Because we here where we live at here in Las Vegas, man, it's so hard to like. It's fun and it's great to go out and do stuff, the Vegas stuff, but at the same time, some of it is such a nightmare traveling and parking and all of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's mm. Yeah. Peter Cullen died. Optimus Prime. One shall stand, one shall fall. Autobots, roll out. Yeah. Fucking sad. He had such an identifiable voice. Same way with Tim Curry, though, in my opinion. Both of them have like an amazing voice. Same way with, I mean, Dolly Parton, same thing, you know. Plus, she's actually, I do have a Dolly Parton painting that Crystal gave me as a challenge to myself. Oh, and we did not win that art competition. So I did not think we were going to. The art competition for Crystal's work, we didn't win it. I don't even know if we placed anything, but we didn't win. So, oh well. The one that we thought was going to win did, and the one that we think might not have been really done by a person won. So at this point, we were going to do a pumpkin like we did last year, Crystal and I, and that would have been like a live where we painted the pumpkin and talked to you guys and stuff. But Crystal already said that we're not doing that this year because she's done trying to do stuff for her job or with her job anymore because nothing ever pans out, nothing ever works, and on top of that, they took away one of the things that she likes doing the most, which was going to this place in Utah that rescues animals and stuff. And her job is like, yep, we're not doing that anymore. So that was one thing every year that Crystal was like stupidly always excited for. And it's a 12-hour day outside in Utah's heat to doing work at this pet sanctuary thing. And her and a bunch of other people every year signed up every year right off, as soon as you could, like that sign up was there, they were there signing up because they really enjoyed that foundation and stuff. But now her job's like, we're not doing that no more. We don't like charity. Go football, go hockey. So, but there's more going on in LA for Halloween than in Germany. That might be named whatever. Seriously, I condemn you from with where you cameth. What the fuck does that mean? Whatever. That's true. Well, Germany, when I lived in Germany as a kid, I remember Halloween used to be a big thing. Or at least it was in my area where I lived at in Frankfurt. But again, where I lived at in Frankfurt was a lot of military and American people in that area. So maybe that was why Halloween was so big. I don't know. But I do remember being a kid and like Halloween being huge for the German people that lived near us and the American families and people that live there. Military. Oh, well, yeah. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. What's a big holiday? Kringle, Chris, Father Santa was neat concept in Germany when I was a kid. I remember the German Santa Claus version of Santa Claus that gave candy and stuff in your shoes, or at least that was something that we did when I was a kid in Germany. You put your shoes outside, and if you were good, you got candy. If you were bad, you got coal. And that day was on like the 16th, 17th of Christmas or of December, not Christmas Day, something like that. I don't remember. I do remember my sister got coal one time as a joke by one of my dad's army buddies, and my sister like was up fucking set about that. She was like, I was good. Yeah, she wasn't. My sister was never good in the entirety of her existence, as in like meaning that she was usually guilty of something, meaning that she was, usually doing something dumb and messing up in her. Yes. We call it, I mean, it's Santa Claus. Or it's just Saint Nick. We don't do the Nicholas. If we say anything about like, oh, Saint Nick, it's that. But most people in America don't even know why we call it Saint Nick versus Saint Nicholas. Like we don't realize that that's part of the Christmas lore. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but yeah. Halloween. Anyway, back to Halloween. Sorry. They have all kinds of stuff that happens here in Las Vegas all the time for Halloween. And yes, it could be fun, but also we live in Las Vegas, so it's a tourist trap. And being a local here, we just try to avoid a lot of the touristy stuff as much as possible. Like Crystal and I love going to Fremont Street here in Las Vegas, but we don't like going to the Strip. In fact, next week we will be, or next weekend, that's where we'll be. We'll be at the Strip. We'll be at Fremont Street at the Plaza Hotel for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for the convention. And we just got our email about that this morning. So I don't know where we will be at the convention yet, but apparently our spot is set and we can go Thursday to start setting up a little bit and then finish it up Friday. So Friday of next week, not tomorrow, but the following, the Friday afterwards, the live will be different. It will be setting up at the convention, so, or a quick one from setting up at the convention. So yeah, yes. Golden Week. What is Golden Week? You'll have to explain that. Yeah, the green robes was something from the German kind of thing, right? The green robes, if I remember right. I don't know. I always think it's kind of cool how certain things, traditions move from one place to another. Like the whole pagan side of most Christian religious stuff, like Easter and the Yuletide and that kind of stuff, has always been really interesting to me. How the different cultures like adopted certain things and moved it from one thing to another. Like Christianity adopted the Yuletide and that for Jesus's birthday time frame and Christmas, and then Easter, what Easter used to be for the pagans, and then what it is now in Christian religion and stuff. It's just neat. It's always kind of neat to me. Again, I don't like religious stuff, but I think that stuff is neat. I love the. I'm pretty good at floats. We get the Santa packs for Christmas for Coca-Cola. They put Santa on it, and then they do the Santa. Santa packs are coming, and Santa packs are coming. That's like one of my most favorite times of the year. I'm a big Coca-Cola person. I like Cokes to drink Coke and stuff, and I know for a fact that they do not taste better. Okay, I know for a fact that the Santa pack Cokes do not taste better. Like in my head, I know they do not taste better. However, every time I drink a Santa pack, that first like one I drink, it tastes like it's the best tasting Coca-Cola of the year, in my opinion. And I know that's stupid, but I don't even like Christmas that much. And I'm like, Coke. So I'm doing good, Floats. What about you? A little sad that found out Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime's voice died today. Tim Curry died the other day. Dolly Parton died the other day. There was somebody else that died too. Crystal was talking about this morning. James Lee. I don't know. He's a martial artist guy. Oh, neat. That's cool. I've never heard of that. That's a Japan thing, right? I know like Cherry Blossom Festival and all that kind of stuff. Like my nephew went out there for that this May. Well, they say everybody dies in groups of. They always say death comes in threes. That's what I've always heard is death comes in threes. But I think we got two more people if that's the case. Like I don't have a festival, honestly, that I like. We don't really do those in America as much. I do miss Oktoberfest. I do miss the Oktoberfests from when I was a kid in Germany. I do miss those. Those were a lot of fun. That was like first time I ever got to ride a roller coaster was in Oktoberfest in Germany when I was a child, like 3, 4 years old, something like that. I bet it is. I bet it is great for taking pictures. Yeah, we don't really have any like cool festivals like that. Like Germany has like Oktoberfest every year, and all around the country. And there's a couple places in America that do Oktoberfests, but varying degrees of how good it will be or not be. You know, I miss the Oktoberfest. I never drank beer when I lived there because I was like 9 when I was 8 when we left Germany. So I never even got to. I didn't get to drink or do any of that stuff. I just like the October uh, festivals, like the carnival type side of it was always fun. And like I said, I got to ride the my first roller coaster at an Oktoberfest with my dad that I'm almost positive by today's standards would never have been allowed to operate even anywhere, because like my little ass should have never been on that roller coaster. But hey, you know. But my dad took me on it, and I think we rode it like 3 more times after that initial, like, it scared the shit out of me kind of thing. And then I was like, oh yeah, this is fun. And then I've liked roller coasters ever since. So, well, I mean, your drinking age is like 16 in Germany. So I remember when my brother lived there, he got drunk quite a bit. So did my sister. So yeah, because your drinking age is lower, which is not a bad thing if you want to really compare it, because we can't drink in the States until we're 21, right? And I think that causes some issues with our country that people don't really want to talk about or acknowledge, uh, for the most part, that because of our lower drinking age, we have more issues with alcoholism in our country. In my opinion, anyway, because of the lower drinking age. Like, if you let some of these people get it out of their system at 16, 17, 18 years old, then when they're 20, 25, 30, they're not making the same stupid mistakes over and over again, you know? But then again, I don't have an opinion. I'm not, I'm not given an opinion on those matters or a say in those matters. So whatever I say doesn't really fucking matter about it. But that's my personal opinion, specifically with the fact that, like, we have such a bad drinking issue in the States half the time anyway. And I think, like I said, I honestly believe a lot of the time it's because of the fact that legal drinking age is so low. I lived in Germany for 5 years. My dad was stationed in Germany when I was a kid, Army. Ooh, pancake. I like waffles better. This You live in the South. Whereabouts in the South, if you don't mind asking? I lived in Alabama for 30 years. So I was like hearing about people from that area as much as I can, since I don't live there anymore. But yeah, Leah, my dad was in the military, so he was stationed in Germany for 5 years when I was a kid, and he was stationed there a couple times, actually, overall, because my brother and my sister lived there twice. Uh, my brother's actually lived in Germany 3 or 4 times, all told, in his life. Military, then military. He was my dad's dependent when he lived there like 2 different times, and then my brother was in the Army himself, and he was stationed there. My nephew was born there. In fact, I think both of my nephews were born there. If I think about it, I want to say Blake and Nate were both born there. Military bases, obviously, but yeah. Kentucky. What's up, cats? It's okay. I have to finish. I'm trying to finish. Uh, okay. Oh, cool. School next Thursday, huh? Um, Most everybody else that I've talked to recently, that's told me they're going to school next whatever, has been usually telling me it dreaded the fact that they were going to school. So I'm happy to hear somebody's like, yay, school. Not that I like school myself, but it's always, kind of nice to hear that somebody is excited about it. I always hated it, like when it was time to go back to school, and all, because like that means I had to deal with teachers and other students that may or may not I dig or I wanted to be around. Oh, we are at 6 hours. Crap. Are you going today, Cats? Or are you gonna stay? Especially since, damn, you need to sleep, don't you? See you later. Good luck on your test. Hopefully you pass it, nail it. Well, maybe you go, Cats, and it's not so bad, or maybe it's not uh the dread that you are dreading. Maybe it's I don't know what I'm trying to say. Maybe it'll be a good experience in comparison to not. Anyway. Yeah. I never had cute art supplies. I just had or cute school supplies. I just had or stuff. So, and then I don't know. I don't know how to friends and stuff. Yeah, I agree with that part, but eh. I never really I don't know. I did well in school and I liked school and all, but like I just didn't like having to how do I explain it? I think the biggest problem that I had with school is I got bored a lot. I was bored all the time in school. And it's not like I'm saying I'm the smartest kid in the world or anything, or I was too smart for school, or I'm a genius, or literally anything like that. It's just like school was easy and it kind of was boring for the most part my entire time I was there. then everybody, in my case, or at least at my school, thought too highly of themselves and their status of being being at status at school. Well, it's not. It's the darkness. So that's awesome. It's darkness from the legend into the void. So Tim Curry, and I don't get why everybody and their brother can't understand. I'm not painting this. I'm not painting Satan. I'm not painting a random devil, or anything like. I've had people asking me, or since I started this character, or saying shit about why are you painting the devil? I'm not painting the devil. Well, I'm painting a devil, but he's not like a Christian devil. Oh, cats! We didn't win the dog art competition like I thought we wouldn't. So the one that we thought would win won. So yay! Can't even win an art competition at a Crystal's job. Yeah, not a demon. Well, he is a demon-esque thing, but he's not. He's not that narrow-minded of a character that people keep like. Oh, it's Satan. But yeah, we did not win, Cat. So, oh well. Yes, Tim Curry. Tim Curry, Into the Void. Tim Curry. Yep, didn't win. The one that we were talking about last night during the live one, that Chris and I were trying to explain, that looks like it was whatever. So anyway, didn't win. It did piss Crystal off pretty bad though that we didn't win. And because she had made a statement yesterday or the day before about the one in question, and they're like, "Oh, but it is, see?" And yeah, no, it was not hand done, because it's like a 40-hour at least amount of pencil drawing that there's no way they did it. Yep. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, it is what it is. At this point in time, at her job, there's issues with a lot of people like getting their buddies to vote for them, and because they work in a big department in her job, they get more they just plain and simple more people voting for them and stuff. So it is what it is. um I thought my art was good. I thought what we did, or what I did, was good, but oh well. Yes, you do. Why haven't you? Why'd you stop? And welcome to the channel, Into the Void. I do a lot of art here every day, but also people like Cats and Kit and some other people submit, or they don't submit, they put art on my channel, and then we do a showcase every month too. So absolutely, start sketching again. That's neat work, Void. I just looked at one of your sketches. That's neat work. Okay, I guess. Ask away. I don't know. Ask away. Hello, Virginia. How you doing? Oh no, did you see about Optimus Prime, Blaze? What up, Hellbat? Yeah, have you guys seen the news about Tim Curry, or not Tim Curry, Peter Cullen? No. The only reason is I don't really need anybody else as mods right now. It's not anything else. It's just literally I have 4 currently, and I don't need all 4 of them that I have. To be 100% honest, but cats is my main one besides my girlfriend Crystal. And as of right now, the channel's not big enough to need any more mods. So it's not a no because like I don't like you or anything like that. Like I keep getting asked about being mod or people being mods, and one, you have to be here for a little bit longer than you have you currently, and then two, I really just don't need more mods right now. My channel's not big enough, and on on the other side of it is I don't know how much longer my channel will be in general because like I'm trying to get it to grow and I'm trying to get it to keep functioning, but without substantial change growth in my income side of things, I just, we can't keep it going as much. We did get a new member, so we're now up to 7. So 97 more to go if I'm counting correctly. So yeah, and I may have a commission coming. I just gotta. So we'll see how that goes. Hopefully that they'll get back with me today and let me know exactly what it is that they're wanting. I know what they want, but I gotta get it. So it's not no because like I'm or any reason like meanness. I just like I can't justify having more mods than what I already have. And the only reason that I had the 3 that I have currently was because we did some amazing digital circus art, and my chat like went completely stupid during those couple days that I was doing digital circus characters because the digital circus fan base is rabid is the best word for it. They're rabid. That's not necessarily an insult to them. They're just rabid, a rabid fan base. Did I say? Yeah, 93. Sorry, 93. I need 93 more members. Yeah, you're right. I said 97, didn't I? I know why. I remember we have 7 now. We have 7 members now, and the 7 stayed in my head, unfortunately. But yeah, 97 more members. I do need to change it though at some point to. I may need to do that with Haru and Vox, take them off as mods, unfortunately, and that'd be a perk of actually being a member as well, like kind of thing. I hope not. Yeah, I kind of hope not. Dude, they came in one time and like made me want to rage quit the art because all I kept hearing about was that stupid bunny. Hell, that's a reason I won't paint that character as much, is because the fucking fan base made me. Well, I don't like the character Jax anyway. I think the character is really, 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 really badly written, I don't care any of the other excuses that they want to try to give you as a justification on why that character is that way. It's just a badly written character. And if one of the things that I read about that character is true, that makes me not want to see anything else that Gooseworks makes, to be honest with you. So just throw that out there. And as much digital art, circus art as I have, none of that's going to sell because those people aren't going to buy. It's the same problem that I have with the has-been art that I have. Has-been art's not going to sell to has-been fans for very, very much because they would rather spend a whole lot of money on the licensed merchandise and stuff, which is fine, but that means that they won't spend money on, my art. The only merchandise that I have sold of mine is to Reaper, and he bought the Loser Baby painting shirt. So, yeah. Hello, Jenna. What was the ... for, cats? Also, I gotta ask, cats. You talk to Vox and Stay more than I do. Is Vox upset or something, or are they just busy? Because I've seen Stay a bunch of times, and then Vox will come in for a second and then not come back. So I was just curious because like they've not been to quite a bit of lives and stuff lately, and all. I don't mean to do it, but it's like I don't want to do that, but it's I really like I said, I really don't need four of you guys. You I want to keep specifically because you're always at the lives. You're very, very good at your job at this and all. So I don't want to take it away. I don't want to take it away from them either. But like I said, just not needing it. And I wouldn't take it away to give it to somebody else either. Like that's not the case of what I'm saying. I just don't really we don't need I can't get over 300 views on a live anymore. So it's not like I really need a bunch of mods since I'm not getting the 3,000 craziness like I was when I was doing the digital circus stuff. I hope so. I did not see what you said, Jenna. So well, that'd be cool. I don't know what the shipping is to Japan, but we'll figure it out if somebody buys something for sure. Oh, and I was looking, cats. Certain things shipping wise isn't bad from here to there. It's not too bad anyway. It's still expensive as shit, but it's not as bad as I had thought it would be when I looked at it the other day. What do you mean? What are you talking about, Jenna? Why is who chopped? Why is he chopped? Meaning he's bad, or what? I'm confused. Just confused. I don't know. I'm not mad. I'm just trying to figure out what you mean, because I know chopped is bad. I do know that. Yeah. I don't know, because I suck. Then I guess I mean that's the end result. If it's bad looking or chopped in your opinion, it's because I suck. So that's pretty much what it means. Is I'm not doing a good job. So cool. Thank you. I'm not mad again. Just thank you for telling me. It doesn't matter at this point. Opinion has been spoken, so he is the art at this point, regardless of anything else. So, and again, like I said, it's fine if you think that, but that tells you, or that is, I'm doing it, so it's my art. So at the end of the day, if you think it's ugly or messed up, then that's that's me. I'm not even going to be mad about it. Because Jenna said that my art looks chopped. So, and then it's none of our business, according to them, why they think that. According to that, so cool. I don't know what your deal is today, Jenna, but cool. Jenna woke up, chose violence, I guess. You're not sorry, and I don't care. You don't need to come back either. Well, thank you guys. Jenna's gone, so it doesn't matter. I'm not playing that shit, especially from somebody that has been, baked me before about doing certain characters. I hope so. I hope so. At this point, fuck it. Let them make a video about me. I don't care anymore. Because again, at this point, the channel's almost the channel has a foot in the grave right now. So I mean, if things don't change, we have a foot in the grave right now. So like, okay. I'm fed up with it with certain things right now, and stupid high opinions of themselves. Thank you, nonchalant. I'm doing all right. Just had somebody tell me my art was ugly, and then when I asked them what they meant, they told us none of our business, and then said gotta go, sorry. So other than that, it's been going pretty well. Love it though. Just haters hating, always fucking something. Did you guys see my post in the community this morning before I got live? I went live about the practicing thing to see what the difference in art is on a from bleach's start to bleach's finish. If not, just go check it out because it goes with what I say all the time of practice. It don't matter who Jenna is or not at this point. They're not allowed back at the channel. And it's not normally, I'm not normally going to do that. I don't like doing that to people who just disagree with the art side of stuff. But when you just out of the blue decide to say, well, you suck or it sucks today or whatever, like I'm not. Oh, Moth, we had a long time, well, was a long time now, well, decently long time subscriber decided to tell me that my art was chopped today, And then when we asked for clarification, they're like, none your business. And then said, gotta go, bye, sorry. And then so I said, screw them, and I blocked them. Because I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of that kind of stuff and that idiotic behavior of entitlement for these people at this point. So that's all it is more people just doing the same shit as always, or acting like their opinion needs to be yelled out at the top of the roof, rooftops and stuff. But anyway, screw them. Hello, other kit or kit. Hey, kit. Yeah, I'm already of the mindset that like my channel's halfway dead, kind of right now. Unless I can, you know, keep expanding and growing. And I'm just done taking stupid people's opinions anymore. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna have to wash this glove for sure, for sure. putting all of this detail in here that's never going to show up right. I just thought about that. What up, Luna? Well, YouTube has been, yeah, YouTube didn't tell anybody about my live again, and then losing more subscribers again. So, yeah. Hey, one more away from 770. We are 507 away from 500 or 100,000 on the Demon Slayer painting. So, yay. It didn't give anybody notification. So if you at least got a notification, that's good. Even if you just didn't hear it, that's still good because that means it's, doing it. Come on, you got a little bit left in you. Maybe not. Oh, I need to close that, don't I? Yes. That shoe bell. That thing is terrifying. Those things are terrifying. That's another living damn dinosaur, man. 11. Yeah, it is almost 2. So are you going to go to school tomorrow, Cats, or are you just going to continue to play hooky? And with that, you're still getting schoolwork and stuff done, right? You're just not going, I think, I don't know what I'm asking. Hello, Vincent. It is not. It is 10:55 in my part of America, Vincent. Yeah, but you're in South America, right? Brazil. Brazil. Hey, are you north or south of the equator in Brazil? I can't remember if I asked you that because I realized that the equator cuts through Brazil the other day. All right, so this is going to be the fun part. Oh yeah, blood moon. Blood moon, and on my side of the world tonight, sometime you're supposed to be able to see part of the eclipse. If you were on the West Coast, LA, and all the way up, there'll be a partial lunar eclipse tonight too, I think. Because of not going last year. What is the sickliest looking green I have? Oh shit! Welcome back, Skylar. Thank you, thank you. You've never seen a red moon? You've never seen the moon red? I'm not like questioning that, but like the moon's never been red. Even like the harvest moon type shit, where it's redder. Oh, neat. The full moon does, though. They say the full moon drives people mad. At least that's what I've always heard. Oh man, it must be a full moon. People are going crazy. Or it's going to be a bad night because it's full moon. Although I do believe part of that, but I just believe that it's not the moon as much as people have monthly hormonal issues. People, not just women, people, men too. It's not the same, but like every 28 days, men get angry or raged out a little bit because testosterone buildup and things like that, like women's PMS. It's not the same, but it's biologically weird like that. So maybe that has something to do with it more than the full moon. Or maybe the full moon just works to like pull it out of us because some animal instinct part of our brain going, brain, animal. Oh, Asher, I told Cats earlier we didn't win the dog competition. So, oh well. Literally the lady or the one that we said last night, that Crystal and I were talking about last night during the sketch request won. The one we thought was going to win won. So, oh well. But then again, I don't do well drawing dogs. We've seen. Well, not really bad with them, but I know it's not a favorite thing. Uh, the man period. You're right. What up, Nugget? I just saw you were here. Well, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I know you guys had the big solar eclipse recently in the UK or in Europe area and stuff. A couple of my subscribers out in that side of the world said they watched it, and then I heard that Pencil Blender looked at it without fucking glasses. So maybe that's why he quit YouTube anyway. Speaking of which, if you guys are on Instagram and you still want to follow Pencil Blender and see him making art, he's doing it on Instagram. I don't know why he didn't quit. Why he just quit YouTube versus like I had originally thought he was quitting, like just quitting. So, but he's on Instagram as the Pencil Blender if you guys want to go follow him. If you do, tell him I sent you and said hello. I think he's doing Rihanna right now. He's doing a painting or drawing of Rihanna, the musician lady. I don't know why, but that's what he's doing. Maybe it was a commission. I don't know. Why would you wish you lived in the UK? Gotta wonder. Dude, what were they thinking on the entire makeup of the darkness, man? Like, think about that. Not just the chin, but these horns, the hooves, all of it. I can't remember how much the full costume weighed, but damn, I feel bad for Tim Curry in the fact of filming or having to sit and go through the makeup for this. Man, could you imagine having to sit there for how many ever hours getting all this prosthetics on and all this makeup on, and then you have to take it off at the end of the day on top of all of that? Shit. One reason why I don't think I could ever do acting in that capacity, like I want to do voice acting, but then again, I don't have to wear makeup to do voice acting. I just show up, say lines, and into the booth or into the microphone kind of thing. Fall Fest at church. Okay. Ooh, Fan Expo. That sounds like fun. Fan Expo. Who's going to be at your Fan Expo? I know that's a big one. So, ooh, are you going to the one in Canada? Nugget. I know you probably already left, but I think you're going to the one in Canada if you're going to the one now. But Mark Hamill and shit's going to be there. So, uh, I'm totally jealous. Mark Hamill, Mel Gibson, John Cena, Elijah Wood, Alan Richardson, Rickson, Rick. I don't know how to say his last name. Mr. T, Sean Astin, John Reyes, Davies. Maybe he canceled. Ooh, fucking Teal'c. Christopher Judge is going to be there. Oh, Michael Ironside, Casper Van Dien. Shit. Man, I want to go to Fan Expo you're going to. Christian Broyle's going to be there. Joel Perez. Uh, Christina Albabeto and Lily Cooper are all going to be there as well. Shit. Oh, man. Damn, I wish I was going to this convention. I wish I was going to Fan Expo. That sucks. Nice. That's awesome. Desktop pet. Oh, you killed your Tamagotchi? You killed the Tamagotchi. I remember when Tamagotchis came out, man. People like there was a kid that I knew in school when the Tamagotchis came out, literally cried when their Tamagotchi died. Like like it was a real pet. And I'm like, what? Huh? Just make another one. Hit the reset button on the back and get a new pet. It's a digital bullshit thing. But then that made Digimon and all of those weird ones that like came out around that time afterwards. Digimon, digital monsters, doo doo doo. That's all I know of that theme song. I did. Lily Cooper was awesome. So awesome. And then she liked it because your velvet was thick. You made her a little bit thicker, and Lily Cooper said that that was a really cool thing, or she really liked that. So I did. I did. I did. I'm sorry. That made me so happy. Wee. That is somebody I need to see before he passes away. Fucking Mark Hamill. I need to meet Mark Hamill. I just I just decided that I need to meet Mark Hamill. So that's a goal. Who would I draw of Mark Hamill's massive amount of voice acting stuff or whatever? I guess I'd do the Joker because he's really good as the Joker. Bye, Luna. You revived Rengoku? Was Rengoku your pet's name? Or what? After this, I'm going to do Optimus Prime. So I'm not going to just start the Optimus Prime. I'll shut the live off and then I'll start the live again to reset the, hopefully to get new algorithm hits on that live so that I don't like just start it over or, so hopefully it gives me a chance to redo or get some more people versus not kind of thing. So, because I thought you were leaving. That's why. Okay. Okay, Asher. I thought you were leaving, Luna. That's why I said bye, Luna. My bad. I thought you were leaving. Yeah. See, this is what I need, man. I need to get this. I need to get comic creators or something. Okay. I really wish they'd stop inviting or cosplayers to conventions. Yep. I like Geiger for sure. Okay. I really like Geiger. I don't know about Baker's. I might know who that is, but I'm not drawing a parallel between the name and art. Skylar. I do like Geiger though. Oh, it's all good. You sat with your guinea pigs. Not. Yeah. Oh, yes. I love Clive Barker. Skylar. Yes, pretty. I think I do. That's Doug Bradley's signature. And I made this. I made this by hand, by the way. What the hell? Okay, that is a creepy little Rengoku thing. Thank you for the sparkles. I can't open it. It's unfortunately not. Hey, thank you. I got sparkles in a hiding. So yeah, unfortunately I can't open it. But this is 15 hours of work. So I did this side, this side, this side, and this side, this side, and this side to match. And they're 4x4 inch canvases that I glued together, and then I have like chain on the side of it to give it texture. And then Doug Bradley signed it though. I got to meet Doug Bradley, who is, the original voice for, or the original actor of Pinhead and the only Pinhead. Now, the girl from the 2013 movie or whatever is not bad, but I don't like her. She didn't have enough gravity, presence, something to be as menacing as I feel like she as Pinhead should have been. But that's just my opinion, and that's not necessarily a knock on her as an actress, whatever. It is 100% the story. I didn't dig the new remake that Hulu did a couple years ago. And then there's only one Pinhead, kind of like there's only ever going to be one Freddy Krueger. But I think Clive Barker's a genius when it comes to certain things, for sure. Ninth grade, hell yeah. You just go to 12, right? You guys do 12 grades like the rest of the world, or do you do like 12 and then a 13th grade like some places do? Held. Oh yeah, I need to look at that. Oh, Luna, I just saw where you made the post the other day about buy epic merch at Keith Wahl Art and stuff. I just got that. Just saw it. Actually, I need to look at my posts. That's what I need to look at. Posts. Where's the best way to find it? Okay, maybe it's not that best way. Aha, Keith Wahl Art. Yes, aha. That has it on there. Oh shit! Thank you, Sparkler, for the sparkles. Pretty. I've read. No, I've not read his books. Unfortunately, I need to. Nice. I do. I do like. I did like it. I just now saw it because it was held for some reason, and I don't know why. But there you go, Skylar. This is us meeting Doug. Yeah. We met him at the convention last month that we went to. So high school won't be bad. And then you'll be done. You know, you gonna go to a university or anything? Or are you just gonna what like what you gonna try to do after high school or after school is what I was asking Cats. You don't have to know. I was just curious if you had any kind of plan. I always wanted to be a marine biologist when I got out of school, and got disillusioned with that because of I don't do well in depth pressure, and I don't do well in sun for very long. So being a pale person like I am, I don't do well in the sun very well much. So
Plus, there's no pay in that. Like, good pay anyway. He's done, by the way, guys. So let's see. That's a good job. Shinobu. Skylar, so you want to hear a story about me meeting Bruce Campbell? I'm still, after all of these years of meeting Bruce Campbell, I'm still not happy about it. I got 2 signatures for free from him, and I'm still not happy about it. That guy, oh my God. God, he was a dick when I met him. I got to meet Ash. I didn't meet Bruce Campbell. I met Ash. I met Ash from Evil Dead. I did not meet Bruce Campbell. Straight up, I met Ash from Evil Dead, not Bruce Campbell. No, yeah. I was at a convention in Atlanta, and my ex-girlfriend and her friend, who was helping us out at the booth, went to the bathroom. They happened to talk to some random lady who was, at the time, Bruce Campbell's handler. Okay? And that meant that at the convention, she's the one that, like, you know, made sure all the money got taken and, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So my ex-girlfriend and her friend, our assistant girl that was helping us out, talked to this woman, and she was like, yeah. And then they showed her my art. Okay. Showed her my art, and then she's like, yeah, man, bring him and bring his stuff by Bruce Campbell's booth. I'll get you right at the front of the line. I'll get it signed. We'll get you signed. You know, no fuss, no muss, no nothing. And it's like, oh shit, yes, let's go. So we would rush over there, grab my 2 paintings. I did one of Bruce Campbell and then one of Ash, obviously, as Ash Williams. I take my paintings up there. They're the same size as this canvas. He goes, oh, cool. I'm an artist too. And he drew on my motherfucking... Thank you, Dark Horse, for knowing who it was, man. That's not a bad thing, Skylar. Thank you, Dark Horse. I painted this one a while back, or on the 14th, before he passed away. This is in honor of him passing away. So I walk up, I hand him my paintings. I was like, you know, it's an honor to meet you. You're a great actor, blah, blah, blah. Love Bruce, you know, love Ash. Ash is one of my favorite characters of all time. You know, all this stuff, right? I'm gushing. Well, Bruce Campbell he drew on my canvas, and he goes, oh man, I'm an artist too. You want to see? And he just like drew lines above his head on one of my canvases, on one of the paintings. He then goes, then I handed him 2 prints, one of each of the paintings that I did, and I signed them, right? Because that's what I did at the time. I would give my art, or I'd get something signed, and I'd give my art as a print to the person I was getting stuff signed from. So Bruce Campbell looks at me signing the canvas and goes, oh, cool. So it'll be worth like $10 when you get hit by a bus, or $15 when you get hit by a bus. And I was like, what? And he goes, you heard me. And I was like, thanks. And I just walked away, right? I didn't say anything. I didn't know what to say. So that was my experience with Bruce Campbell. And all of these years later, I'm still trying to figure out what happened there. But it's a cool story, and I don't mind it. And both those paintings sold because of the signatures on them. So, you know, no big deal. Like, he didn't ruin it or anything. But man, I still kind of messed up about the fact that Bruce Campbell was more Ash to me than Bruce Campbell when I met him and stuff. So yeah, that was my experience meeting Bruce Campbell. And he was one of the weirdest celebrity interactions I've ever had at a convention. To be 100% honest with you. So, yeah. Fucking, that's what happened. That was my experience with Bruce Campbell, by the way. So got to meet my hero, and but if I had the chance to meet him again, I would. I don't know if we'll get that chance or not, though, because he's not doing well. He's got some kind of cancer that he's got years of time to live, but it will kill him eventually, unfortunately. So, yeah, we're gonna call this 165. 165. So, yep, that's what happened. It was pretty amazing. What did I do? I just walked away. I mean, what could I do? I just walked away, staring at my canvases, going, "What the fuck just happened?" And I still don't know what the fuck just happened. How many years later now? I still don't know what just happened. With Bruce Campbell. So I've always liked Bruce Campbell. Don't get me wrong. And another one that we've got to meet. That was really, really cool, Skylar. You might dig this. Is we met Ted Raimi at a convention. This year, actually, we met Ted Raimi. I did a Joxer the Mighty painting for my girlfriend because she's a huge Xena fan, and Ted Raimi was going to be at a convention. Actually, Days of the Dead that we're going to in next week. There was another one at the beginning of the year here in Las Vegas that we went to just to go get some signatures. And I met Mia from Evil Dead 2013, and we met Joxer from 2013 from Xena. And I also met the mom from Evil Dead Rise. I did not do any art of her, and now I kind of regret not doing art of her since she was in Evil Dead Burn as well. So, live and learn. But I did Mia, painting of Mia, and she signed it. And I really like that painting, but she wasn't that cool of a person, actress-wise. Kind of snobby. It is. Hey, there you go, Luna. You got it. You do need to watch Legend. You do. I 100% think everybody should watch Legend. Oh, that's impressive as shit that you've got to have a beer with Lemmy or a whiskey with Lemmy. I did a painting of Lemmy the day he died, or after he passed away a couple years ago. Because him, Bowie, and fucking Alan Rickman all died the same week in January a couple years ago. Is it on Stars? Well, please do. I appreciate that. I need all the gifts and help we can get. Any of that stuff helps my channel stay alive. So yes. I don't know where you can watch Legend at, honestly. Where did we watch it the other day? It was on the other day. It was on something on Amazon. It might be on Stars. But if you can watch it, watch it. It is one of Tom Cruise's first movies ever. Also, too, so you get to see a baby Tom Cruise. He's like 18 in that movie. Yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Sparkles and 100. Thank you. Yeah. Tom Cruise is like 18 in this movie. He runs around in like a loincloth for most of the movie, to be honest with you. You don't see anything. It's not like that, but he's literally like a forest elf kind of character. And yeah. So totally recommend watching it. It's one of my favorite movies. Also, again, legend Tim Curry's character, the Darkness, is amazing. Somebody in the live yesterday said that the Goblin from this movie is more scary than Darkness, and I have to agree with them. The Goblin that Darkness sends to go get the unicorn is fucking terrifying. She's fucking terrifying. And that's a great thing. She is fucking terrifying. Anyway, done. And yes, you were. Okay, I knew it was somebody. Yeah, the goblin was terrifying. That woman that played the goblin was fucking terrifying. The makeup, the voice, all of that. It was just all of that. I wrote that down, didn't I? What am I calling it? I am saying 165. Okay. Too high. Well, good. So let me show you something that I did years ago. Okay. This isn't spray paint. That's awesome, Asher. You got away with it. Very close, Asher. Too low. Too low for you, cats. Very close, Asher. But this is a painting that I did years ago in spray paint, by the way. And then I reused the pose, but too high. Pin, Luna. So, original, way back in the day. Today. Stencils to pencils was a win. Successful. Yay. So yeah. Yes. Yes, I do. I don't have the stencils for that anymore, but I did throw those away. This is another one that I'm working on currently. So here's part of the stencils for what I'm working on currently. And they're all hand cut too. So that's the other thing, Skylar, is it's all hand cut. So Nifty, spray paint. Mario, Luigi, Ozzy, Audrey, all spray paint. Freddy, Diva, and Android 18 are all spray paint as well. So all hand cut stencils. I use an X-Acto knife. Michael Myers up there and the stuff, that's spray paint. Daenerys, Goten, Trunks, spray paint. Supergirl, spray paint. High School of the Dead is spray paint. Those three over here are all spray paint as well. So yeah, that's how I actually got started doing art is spray paint. So I started doing spray paint originally in 2014, and because I got divorced, needed a hobby, and I was playing a video game called Infamous Second Son, and one of your side quests is to do spray paint art. So I was like, I bet I could do that, and I can. So I can cut out. I think the most layers of any spray paint one painting I've ever done was like 12 layers of hand cut stencils. So yeah, hand cut stencils, X-Acto knife, and then can of spray paint. And Asher, for spray paint, Walmart. You don't need good spray paint. Like I use Rust-Oleum for all of my spray paint, pretty much. Nifty is the exception. Nifty, I used like high-end bullshit, and it's not any better than fucking Rust-Oleum. Nice pastels. I suck with that. Just because I've not tried it. So yes, Keith Walmart. Remember Walmart. No, go to buy Rust-Oleum. It's $6 a can, and you can use it until the can is dead, and it's great, and it works, and it does exactly what you need it to do. The only thing you can't use Rust-Oleum spray paint for, in comparison to like 94 and Montana Gold and all that bullshit, is spraying it up and down. But if you're using stencils and cutting out stuff like that, what did you expect me to look like, Anna? Yeah, so it's I'm not interested in your stupid TikTok. But yeah, so anyway, it's yeah, hand cut the stencil, spray, lay the next stencil, spray, lay the next stencil, spray the next color, and that's all you have to do. So cutting the stencils is the hard part, actually, or at least from what I understand. I don't know. It's not, the spray paint stuff's always been real easy to me, so I don't know how to. Oh, okay. Well, thank you. I guess that I would be younger. Yeah, I guess. Thank you. Is it because of the art that I do that you think that I would be younger, or what? Because like that's what I always hear. But I don't think you should ever have to grow up past being an adult. And at the end of the day, if you want to draw, paint, color, watch cartoons, play video games, why not? There's no rule saying that you have to stop at a certain age, you know? But yeah, anyway, it's, yeah, spray paint. I love spray paint. I have a rattle can of spray paint on my arm, tattooed permanently, because like I'm a spray paint fan. But when I moved to Las Vegas from Alabama, I lost all of my shit that I had, except my X-Acto knife that I kept. I had to get a new printer to print off my stencils and stuff like that. So I swapped to doing this side of stuff. How many tattoos do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Oh, that sucks. You drew Vegeta today. Awesome, Anna. There's Vegeta right behind me. Vegeta. Crystal's got way more than I do. I've got 14. Crystal's probably got 40 plus more or more. So she's got way more tattoos than I do. The last tattoo we got was Snoopy, the Snoopy tattoos. So, oh, Ninja Turtles. Speaking of Ninja Turtles, ninja. I do dress up, or kit. I do. Give me a second. I will. Give me a second. I have 2 Mitsuri paintings, but I have to grab them out real quick. Give me 1 second. What time is it? It's, oh shit! I gotta go here a minute. I just realized I'm running late, so give me 1 second to find this Mitsuri's. Hey, there's one. There's 2. 1 and 2. I got started doing spray paint in 2014, so it was frowned upon and then too. In fact, the entire time I've been doing spray paint, and when my dad was alive, he bitched about spray paint. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Z-Tex time. Come on, little man. Get in your harness. All right. So, July of last year, January of this year. So, yeah, I like Inosuke, and well, I like Inosuke. Inosuke stays on my wall, or on my front part of my desk, and he just stays with me all the time. So, and you guys know how much I like Inosuke, since Ziggy's middle name is Inosuke. So, yeah, Ziggy's middle name is Inosuke. Well, yeah. Ziggy, Marley, Inosuke, Stardust, Doggo. All one word. Stardust, Doggo is all one word, which is a mouthful in the hell. But, and then I did that Mitsuri and Inosuke painting together. That's really cool too. I like it. So, oh my God, it's so hot. It was 111 yesterday, by the way, and we broke some record here in Vegas based on it was too damn hot. Did you? Shit. I have not done Candyman. Candyman would be great. I did do Warwick Davis from Willow. And you want to see Willow real quick? Also Skylar, merch. This is my shirt. This is like my merch shirt. I was telling you about yesterday that I wasn't wearing it, but I have stuff. So, but yeah, I did Warwick Davis because he was at the convention that I was at the last convention I was at, and I did him as fucking Willow instead of the Leprechaun. Can I? Yes, absolutely. Don't feel bad for that one, Asher. Hold on, I gotta see. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me find my Warwick Davis real quick. Oh, I'm not gonna get through it easy.
Willow.
Aha, there he is, Skylar. Skylar. Yes, please post it in the community. If you're still there, Skylar, maybe. There might be a duck plushie. You guys want to see Bruce real quick? Oh, shit. Thank you, official. So, yeah. I love Willow's one of those ones. So, anyway. There you go, Luna. Shit, yeah. Thank you, man. So, Luna, this is Bruce. It's our shark plushie duck. I bet you the only person in this chat that gets why his name is Bruce is going to be Skylar. I think Skylar will be the only one to know why that shark thing is is named Bruce. By the way, the rest of you have no idea. I can almost guarantee it. Anyway. Please send all of them you want. I appreciate it. No. Another movie about a shark. Everybody knows the Jaws movie, right? The animatronic shark that they used in Jaws was named Bruce. Yes, Jaws. Yeah, the shark that they used, the animatronic shark that they used in that movie was named Bruce. They dubbed it, or they named it Bruce. Okay, that's good. All right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. So, all right, guys, I'm going to sign off. I gotta go pick up Crystal, and then after lunch, I'll look at it right now as soon as I'm leaving, babe. Yeah, I gotta go pick up Crystal for lunch, and then when we come back, I'm gonna start on Optimus Prime. One shall stand, one shall fall. Maybe I could be the next Optimus Prime. I've got the voice for it, I think, right? That'd be cool. Doubt it. That'd be cool, but. Yeah. What up, Star? I'm signing off. Hold on before I sign off, though, because I'll show you one more spray paint.